All right, we're back, and well, we're in Old Song. Let's get right into it. Protector.
Sure.
Mind your path, Estamore. The guided compass trust easily, but I don't. How does one get to the burial aisles? The guard frowns, studying you a moment. It's not customary for Estamoran to seek it. They have little understanding of its significance. But for those who would pay respect, Durhal would ferry them across. He embarks out on the docks in Old Song. Okay, thank you. Good information to know. But we're going there last anyway, so. Oh, crap. What was that? What in the world? Save it. Cat, a child. Did the builders make such grand things where you live? Companion. They say the beast of winter himself walks among your people. What? Gonfanthan stares at you and then slowly blinks away. What is this? The Gonfanthan woman carries herself with pride, as they should. Okay, who are you? Arwa.
Hail, Estramore.
The Arlen woman stares at the sky with an air of deep contemplation. She occasionally puffs from a wooden pipe, blowing smoke into perfect rings. What stands before me? She wipes her lips with the back of her hand. Her teeth, uneven and pointy, are stained red. I do not see Estamoran often. She picks at the remains of an okra root stuck in her gums. And believe me, I see many things. Perhaps you want to see them too, yes? She gestures behind her and an assortment of plants, roots, and files lying on the rug. Let me see what you have. I present these happily. Ooh, paralysis. There's some other things. Oh wait, we don't have much of this actually. I don't think. Do we have 6? Um, do I? This is the things I wanted to keep. I sold a lot of stuff. Let's sell these exceptionals, not the shields though. Rod, that's named. That's exceptional. That's named. Okay. Let's see if there's any duplicates. Embossed, knowledge, novice, waterlogged, singed, weathered. Waterlogged, not weathered. Wet and key, elements, wheel breaker, grimoire, looters, tight, apprentice, singed. Okay, we do have 2 of those. Let and key, wizard, grimoire. I feel like we had one of those. Where is it? Mercenary. Mandara. We did. Okay. Well, she's giving us something. Let's trade that. I'm not giving that up. Okay. Save it.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
And yeah, that's the barrier. Ow. Bang. Huh. It's a lot of different hunters. Fangs move like with cat-like grace, sizing us up. All right. Lion, hunter, protector. Same thing. And what are they to us, these pale elves? Stranger to us. Mind your manners, foreigner, and be welcome. Okay. Might as well go around. Oh, this does not count as stealing. Interesting. Can't do anything there. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Delum.
What brings you here?
Salutations, Estamar. The Arlen chirps in a sing-song voice. I am known as Delum, chanter of old song. I trust you are enjoying the beauty of this sacred place. What can you tell me of this place? Old Song is a sacred site, home of many of the builder's finest works. Galloway's Mall, Halea's Temple, and Rembrandt's Temple, known as Noonfrost, can be found here. He he looks you up and down with a smile. Visitors are a rare sight in Old Song. Whatever it is that brought you here, be thankful you have the privilege to see this place with your own eyes. Are you the resident entertainer? I sing to entertain Old Song's visitors, but alas, the crowds have thinned into little more than a trickle. The chill wind from Rembrandt's temple is driving people away. Now I sing, but nobody listens. My music is without purpose. But I know of a solution, a way to make for a way for me to make my songs warm and passionate, countering Rembrandt's insistent chill. The Arlen smiles and reaches out with a grasping motion. All I need are a few rare songbirds. I could eat them and absorb their magical energy. With that kind of musical prowess in my soul, I could sing a song that could bring back the merry crowd. You want to eat the songbirds? I don't think it works that way. The Arlen, well, you're trying to do a sacrifice. The Arlen stares at you dumbfounded before rolling his eyes and lecturing you. Eating the muscles of animals make you stronger, right? And if you consume green stalks, do you not take on their pungent smell even down to the water you pass? He smiles, pleased with his reasoning. Just as one cannot sweat if one is parched, I cannot sing without a nourishing soul. This is nonsense, at least to me. But they have a different culture. It's all very basic. Did your parents teach you nothing of the food dropping cycle? Is this guy crazy? Or is this actually a culture thing? Mm, I feel like it is a culture thing. Never know. Hmm. Hmm. Do I want to? Um, I'll leave you to your nonsense. Oh, I want the quest though.
Builder's wisdom to you.
Still looking for those rare birds. Uh, I'll help you. His eyes widen with delight. Splendid, he exclaims with clapped hands. For my song to be pitch perfect, I would need a tiam, a bird often found throughout the twin elms, often in high trees' nests, but some have been domesticated. I'll also need a shard wing. Shard wings. You know what? No. I want to see. Did I save it? I wonder if we can convince him. Wait, are you son of a gun?
Sure.
Pardon
That's
me,
on
madam.
me.
I didn't see you there. My whole right side is sort of a blind spot.
No need to trouble yourself.
Well, I was wondering how long you've been... Oh, forget it. Probably no big deal.
Who's that? Grieving mother. Okay. Alright, let's.
Builder's wisdom to you.
Okay, same. Save that. We can always come back. But I am interested. Can we go around the quest by talking? I'm pretty sure there's somebody who can help him. Um. um I'll wait. I'll come back. Mainly because he's still crazy. But channel the enemy's thoughts and thus command their mind. Do you understand? I am instructing Estamar. What do you need? Nothing. Oh, interesting. Alright, I'm not hitting this anytime soon right now. I want to go around that for now. Fane's first blade. Interesting. What is this? Noon frost. I do have to. Oh wait, Galloway's Mall. Yep. Oh, this is not good. What was that? Oh, the Old Stone Pass, a bear companion. The stone is pitted with the marks of ancient chisels and furred with moss. You're running. Why are you running? Kaspat.
We can't
Onward.
stay down here. Someone must go to the nest eventually.
Solid iron bars block a dark passage. They don't budge, and there doesn't appear to be any mechanism for raising them from the outside. Save it. Kind of want to do a Halil's Shrine. We're already here, so. Two wood elves, a man and a woman, wear colorful robes embroidered with the matching emblem, a winged egg. Apart from their clothing, they couldn't be more different. She folds her arms and continually scowls at the broken walls around them. He, on the other hand, mutters prayers, his shade-dappled face as tranquil as the cloudless
This is
sky.
a disgrace.
The woman rounds on her companion. Just how are we supposed to worship the Sky Mother from among the weeds,
Calm yourself. We should be grateful that she protected us from the winged terror. Besides, even here we have a visitor.
He turns to you. This is the temple of
You
Halea.
hear this, Wag?
She rolls her sky blue eyes and elbows her companion.
Relax, Anuin. I'm sure she meant nothing by it. Forgive my consort. She's been rather excitable of late. This is not, as you seem to recognize, our actual temple. It's merely a shrine we've set up after this business with the dragon.
He makes a placating gesture. He turns to you, ignoring a pointed look from Anduin.
Livid, and you should be too, Cosfath. There's a dragon in our goddess's sanctuary. If you'd listened to me in the first place, we could have called on the Fangs and sent them after the beast.
Please be the sky dragon we need for that last upgrade. She breaks in
We
again.
can aid a few of our followers, and anyone willing to slay it
Oh, I
wants
hate
an
when this
Anumcla's
happens.
ransom for the job.
She throws her hands up to the heavens and shakes her head. But no, you advise caution. Now word spread that the dragon ate a few of our
I
followers.
told you a larger party wouldn't stand a chance. By the time the first half reached the top of the mountain, the second half would still be stuck in the pass. They'd be burned alive.
He sighs.
Contrary to Anuin's suggestion, I am in favor of sending someone to kill the dragon. But I suggest a smaller party, and one willing to seek Helia's blessing.
Do I want her blessing though? He gives you a curious look, folding his hands. But I do need. Helia is who? She is the goddess of. Margaret. I actually don't know. Andra Abaddon Galloway. Oh, goddess of the sky and languages. Oh, and languages and arts. Okay. I could go after this dragon.
You could.
She eyes you carefully.
What she means is that this is no mere drake, but a fully grown dragon, and one that has
Oh, it
willingly
is.
moved into a populated area. You'll want every advantage at your disposal, including the blessing of the Sky Mother herself. I would suggest that you petition her directly at Ter Evron, if you haven't already.
She points to the path of her right, leading north and up a slope. You want to follow this path here. You'll pass through the North Weald, but the way up the mountains continues from there. It's near one of those big circles laid by the builders. Let me ask you something else. You want to follow the path here. You passed, so I need to. Son of a gun! I wanted to wait to get the blessings, but I guess I need to. Go ahead then. Language is also sacred to our goddess. Something else you wish to speak of? I'd like to know more about Halea.
Why, she's the goddess of song, art, the sky, and maternity. She's gentle and brilliant, speaking to her followers in dreams, inspiration, and birdsong. It is said that she wears a cloak adorned with a feather from every bird known to kith or wilder, and that she manifests in the flocks themselves.
His face lights up,
Beauty is the thing.
and in the screams of childbearing, which I can assure you is not so beauteous a thing.
And this is true, which is why midwives are widely considered clergy of Helia, as are many
Interesting.
artists and poets. In any case, those of us who follow her feel closest to her splendor in a place where we might share light, song, and a view of the blessed sky.
I have a question about the dragon. We'll tell you as much as we can. He gives Anwin a stern look. How did the dragon come to be here? With a great beating of wings and a fiery roar. Who knows why these beasts come and go? It's here, and that's what matters. If you're asking why this happened, only the gods knows. I suspect it's a test of fate from Halea herself, but who can say? Well said. Herodias interrupts with a chuckle. These two have a little bit of well in them. He breathes in deeply, smiling as if washing the smell of baked goods. This is a mystical playground controlled by unknowable deities. There are so many other things to worry about than the how and why of, well, anything. When did the dragon first show up? He looked skyward, thinking. It was several weeks ago? The creature cloaked the sky like a thundercloud and descended upon all of us at once. This was no warning. Has this sort of thing happened before? Never, or our orders would have started to resemble the Fang a long time ago. Can you tell me anything else about the dragon? She opens her mouth, a crooked sneer on her face, but seems to think better of whatever she was about to say. After a pause, she says, nothing. We truly wish we could tell you more, but we, like the rest of Halea's faithful, are running for our lives. And we were more fortunate than most. Perhaps there's a reason this has happened now. She scowls. Let us be clear. You suggest that there's some misdeed in our midst, that we did not say that. That we committed a crime against our goddess or some other and received our just punishment? Onwin, please. He lays a hand on her shoulder. She shakes his hand off. I don't know why these things happen. Why our own mother goddess allowed scores of her followers to perish among flames. She narrows her eyes, speaking beneath her teeth. And if you ever discover why, I invite you to come back and tell the rest of us. That's all I wanted to know. Language is almost sacred to our goddess. Something, okay. The nest above the clouds. All right, so save that. And I don't remember. Look with the dragon.
Hail
both.
Estramore.
Yeah. Okay. So the past known frost. Only because I need to go to Galloway, but let's do this. Let's do a hard save. After no. Before crazy bird guy quest. All right, now what I want to do, I want to go back to the guy that I don't remember where he was. I think he's here. But first, I don't know if something is going to set some stuff off.
And I thought my mother-in-law's house was ominous.
Nope. Are you down here? He is.
What brings you here?
Save it. Because there's something with the
Builder's
sky
wisdom
and
to
stuff.
you.
They're looking for those birds. Well, they said something about the sky. I'll help you acquire. We read this. I'm gonna go back.
Sure. Hail Estramore.
Oh, thank God. A chanter named Dylan told me he could restore this district with his songs if I found some exotic birds for him to eat. She sneers. And if he told you that you can jump off Malgrim Bridge and sprout wings, would you believe that too? It's a foolish superstition and nothing more. The Queen of the Birds blesses us with her attendants so that we can hear their songs, not eat their flesh. The White Dead Winds. Oh, that is where we're from. Okay, never mind. She raised an eyebrow at you. Or do people from the White Dead Winds eat their teachers? Come to think of it, I can't imagine there's much else to eat out there. Language is also sacred to our God. Okay, let's make sure. Oh yeah, that is what I chose. Let's go back. What is this? Little Savior. Can't. Okay, save it.
Many blessings, traveler.
I have spoken with Arnwin, and he informs me that you're chasing mere superstition with those songbirds. What? Arnwin said what? Denham's jaw clenches shut and he folds his arms with a huff. But what of all the other chanters that told me otherwise? I'm sure that every chanter that told you this story also dreamt of a quick and easy path to excellence. Dullum frowns, but nods at you, his body slumping. Guess it does sound like wishful thinking when you put it that way. He lets out a long sigh that ends with a shrug. Thank you for setting me straight on that. I feel silly for having asked in the first place. You should. Thank you, my friend. I don't need rare songbirds. I just need to find some inspiration from within. He bows to you with a pained smile. If you'll pardon me, I'll stop. I should stop delaying and write a new song. There we go. Grand adventure added. What is these adventures? Did I not do this? Do one. I don't know if that. Let's see. That's the history. Major adventure returns to the stronghold. Sure. Assigned. Let's do. I can't do. Let's do you. For turns. And there was. Here we go. The mall. A dank, dusty draft issues from the caves within the beast. Oh crap. Head condensation drips from the stones. Oh, I didn't even realize what this. That's cool. That is actually really cool. Hmm. I do want to go back and do our um bounties. The vicious liquid gives off a sharp metallic odor. He gives you give us a stiff nod. There we go.
Arensi has no right to defend that cowering cat in the back of the maw.
Then track her down and tell her yourself.
Wait, what is happening?
Come to see the great Oernos, Estremor? He's out for a hunt, but he'll be back. Unlike that lioness, he doesn't stay cooped up in here for long.
The man meets your gaze with a challenge in his eyes. What are you doing here?
We wait for the big confrontation, but the wait grows exhausting. While Sul hides in the back of the maw, Oernos is denied his victory, and we're all denied the champion we deserve.
He grimaces and runs a thumb along the edge of his axe. Why can't Ernos go and fight the lioness?
Because she holes up at the back of the maw, surrounded by her pride and the natural hazards of this place. It's not the proper way to meet a challenger. She's got to come out and face Oernos to keep her claim. Anyway, her prime is past. Putting that old beast down would be a mercy at this point.
Goodbye. I want to see what happens if we go to her first. The stones at the edge of the chasm are slick and bedded with moisture. What is happening here? What do you have? No, I don't need that.
Kareth, this is no place for sightseeing, even for you. The beasts of Galawain's Maw are dangerous, and now more than ever.
The wiry elven man paces the cavern, his face etched with worry lines, and his hand irritably thumping his hip. He looks up at you and sighs. This is Galawain's Maw.
Yes, a den of beasts sacred to the Lord of the Hunt himself. Historically, the greatest predator of Air Glanfoth has claimed the back of the maw as its lair. Lately, however, there's been some dispute as to who should occupy that position. And it's leading to discord among our hunters.
He glances up and into the cavern. Something else. I prefer action to talk, but I'll answer your questions as best as I can. What's wrong with the beast?
They won't fight.
He stops pacing and turns to you. What's wrong with that?
It is not Galawain's way, and it is not the way of the Maw.
Is she? The mall has always been home to one great predator. Every so often, a challenger comes along and the two battle for territory, but Sol remains in her den, and Uranos can't confront her there. Now, two mighty predators and their kin hunt from the same stock, extending the herds and extending patience around here too. He resumes his pacing, and this waiting is not the deliberate watching waiting of a hunter lying in ambush, it's stagnation. Tendium, hoping for something to happen, he clenches his hands into a fist, but I'm powerless to act. Only half of the fang will cry favoritism if I try to drag the lioness out myself. I want to know about the two predators. There's never been a more cunning hunter than Sol, but some say she's losing her edge. Uranos, on the other hand, is all edge, and many of our number think he's the rightful successor. His fingers drum a restless rhythm on his thighs, blood simmering. It's going to boil over if a little doesn't spill soon. Would you favor Sol or Uranos? He frowns. I see both sides. Sol's cunning is unmatched, but Uranos is the mightiest of the two. Both embody traits prized by Galloway. I'm an unbiased outsider. I can look into it. And a cunning one from the looks of it. He scratches his cheek. No harm in letting you try, I suppose. Anything's better than this endless waiting. If you can somehow bring this to a resolution, these tensions will end. If not, he grins, the beast will make short work of you. He gives you a heavy iron key. We don't normally permit outsiders to venture into the mall, but you understand that you do so at your own risk, and Sol's lions are likely to attack intruders on sight. Still, perhaps you can coach her into fighting the bear. Do whatever you can to end this stalemate. Okay. Where can I find Sol? Straight at the back of the mall. He points down the halls on either side of him. I didn't know I can do this. Cool. Learn something new every day. You can get through either way, but mind where your feet step. The mall is a dangerous place, and Sol's pride and her advocates are on the alert. Tell me, where's Uranos? Good question. Bear's out hunting right now, but he'll return soon. He's never gone for long. Tell me about yourself. I'm the leader of the Fangs. We're an order of hunters and warriors devoted to Galloway. But we see that the places of the builders remain pure. Not only a tribe, but we do gather and argue like one. Our members come from all of the tribes, but most of us were born 3 Tusk Delgar, Bishop Crane, and Keepers of the Stone naturally. Okay. We'll figure it out. What is this? Book on the hunt. That's not stealing. He didn't say anything. Let's make sure. Yep. When my students ask to be taught the way of Galloway, I tell them they have already failed. Does one ask a deer to present itself as dinner? Of course not. One must outwit, outmaneuver, and overpower the deer if one dreams of vengeance. So it is with the seeker God to ask a question is weakness, and the idle indecision. To seek answers is to understand, and to become one with Galloway. Survival begins with strength from within. But I only strike my students when they ask the second stupid question, for all of us begins young and weak. It is a point fact and not one of shame, an essential tenet to Galloway's teachings. Perseverance and cleverness are prized by Galloway above brute force. A fact my young pups often forget. It is right and proper that the strong lead the weak, and it is equally proper that the strong be continuously rested until the balance changes. Galloway celebrates the strength of the victor and the prowess of the well-fed predator. But above all, the clever hound celebrates the transformative nature of strength. Galloway's greatest desire for us is that prey becomes predator, mewling babes grow into strong hunters, and the lost find their own enlightenment. This philosophy is best exemplified by the rites of the Anambatha of Erglafat. When one of the Glenfathan spiritual leaders is old and nearing death, it is customary to enter the woods, and to confront Galloway's herald. If the secret guide finds the Anemphath's life deeds and soul worthy, the reward is a quick death and his soul joins Galloway's pack. If deemed unworthy, the Anemphath is killed, his soul forced to find its way to the next life, and his memory erased from the record of the tribe. Survival begins with strength from within, and weak leaders endanger the whole pack. This is Galloway at his purest. Even at the end of life, one must struggle for worthiness, for greatness, just as one must struggle every day to feed his pack. The secret guide is easy to understand if one actively engages in the quest for knowledge, but its secrets are self-occluding to those who merely act, desiring knowledge without the requisite hunt. My own flesh and blood once asked me, will learning to hunt please Galloway? And I told him yes, but added, Galloway would prefer that you hunt to learn. Interesting, but this makes me kind of lean more towards well for him. Alright, what is this? Bone pins pierce the hide map at the handful of locations along the confronted side of the Bell River. Save it. We haven't fought in a while.
Eyes open.
Elder. Alright. Let's see. Interesting. Alright. You're here. How are you doing right now? That's the question. You're here.
Ready,
You're
Watcher.
doing good. Lion's plants woman. Did they say they attack on? Oh wait, what is this?
Hey there. Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Alright.
Hey there.
Paralyzed. And you got this. What do you... Ooh. It has... Oh wait, it has been a while. They say at the back. So... Oh, the district. Interesting. Okay. Do you help? Grieving mother, what are you using? Oh, okay. I understand. You three here. You two.
I wish you no harm.
Disintegrate. You're now here, grieving mother. Oh wow. Oh. Alright. What are we doing? Okay. Let's go. This is... Oh, nope, not you. Let's go. Doable. And... I don't know what's the back and what's the...
Sure.
I don't want to go deeper than I need to do.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
Now this
Ooh, it did say watch out for traps. Who did it go to? Of course it did. Doop doop. Oh, there we go. Oh. Feel like. Oh, this isn't it? Interesting. Guess we're going this way.
There's something you don't see every day.
I hate that there's a limit.